In previous videos, we talked about the invoicing and that credit period. And we had mentioned that after the end of that credit period, there were penalties if the invoice wasn't paid in full. And many times the invoice allows that to be automatically converted into some sort of an interest-bearing note. Generally, most commonly, a simple interest note. So if someone has a balance of, let's just say, $3,000 at the end of that credit period, it'll be specified an interest rate and a term. It might become automatically a 12% simple interest note for 90 days. So that's giving the customer an extra 90 days to pay, but they're going to be paying interest upon that note. So now the maturity value of that note, that's the value at the end of that 90 days of that period, will be $3,000 times the rate of 0.12, 90 over, now remember there's exact or ordinary interest. If it's not specified, we assume ordinary, which uses 360. So 3,000 times 0.12 times 90 divided by 360. So we have interest of $90. So $90 of interest means the maturity value at the end of that 90 days is going to be the original $3,000 plus an extra $90 in interest. So again, back up here, they're going to pay $3,090. However, there are times where that supplier, that producer, doesn't want to have to sit there and hold those notes. So rather than hold those notes to maturity and try to collect, they basically they don't sell the note itself, but they sell the right to collect the note to a bank. And that process is called discounting a note. The term discounting comes from the fact that they're going to sell that note to the bank at a discount. The discount is basically, as we saw in the simple discount notes, is the interest that a financial institution takes out beforehand. So the way it works is the bank is going to get the right to collect this $3,090, the maturity value of that original note, at the end of that term. And the producer that produced the invoice gets a discounted amount, which is called the proceeds. The discount is again calculated on a percentage. So we need to know two things to calculate that discount. That is the bank's discount rate and when it was sold. More specifically, we need to know how much time is left. In the original note. So let's, for example, say that the note is discounted on day 20 at a 15% bank discount. So the bank is going to take over that note. They now have the rights to collect that note at the end of the 90 days. It is a 90-day note, and this is on day 20. So there's something called a discount period. And as we mentioned up above, that is the days that are left. So in a 90-day note, 20 days have gone by. There's 70 days left. That is the discount period. So then from there, so we're going to have to charge, the bank is going to charge us interest then at that 15% for those 70 days. It's going to be a discount. And the face value of that discounted note is going to be this maturity value of that original note. So what's being created here is a $3,090 at 15% simple discount note for 70 days. So we're going to find the discount. It's I equals PRT, remember. So we find the interest, I is our discount. Principal is that $3,090. Our rate is the 15%, so 0.15, and our time is 70 days, 70 out of 360. Giving us interest or a discount of $90.13. So the bank is going to get $90.13 in interest in the form of that discount. The proceeds then for that original producer is that maturity value of the original note minus that discount. Just coincidence here that that discount happens to be really close to the interest on the original note. But the proceeds to that producer are $2,999.87. So they do lose a little money by discounting this note to the bank, but they have the money in their hand to use and don't have to wait till the end of the term. So again, this simple discount note that was formed, the principal that we used was the maturity value of the original note. Of course, the percent is the bank's discount rate. And the days here are the days left in the original note, or days remaining in the original note. In our next videos, we'll take a look at a couple of examples of this calculation.